life, every thought, every belief, every goal, you didn't choose any of it. The system chose it for you. You were programmed to be weak, to be broke, to be a slave. And the worst part, you think this is normal. You think waking up tired, going to a job you hate, struggling for money, waiting for permission to live your life is just how the world works, but it's not. It's a trap. And if you don't wake up now, you never will. Right now, there are two types of people watching this. The first type already feels it. That fire, that unease, that deep voice inside that's screaming, I was meant for more. You don't need convincing. You know the system is rigged. You know you're being lied to. But the second type, the second type is in danger. Because they'll sit there making excuses, pretending they're doing fine, telling themselves life isn't that bad. And that's exactly how the Matrix wins. By keeping you comfortable, by making you accept average. But let me tell you something. If you're not rich, if you're not powerful, if you're not in control, then you are nothing to them. A pawn, a disposable worker, another name in the system. And if you don't wake up now, if you don't take back your power, then in 10 years and 20 years, you'll look in the mirror and realize you lost. And by then it'll be too late. You wake up every single day and the world around you is a lie. A fabricated, carefully orchestrated illusion designed to keep you weak, afraid, and compliant. They don't want you to think. They don't want you to question. They don't want you to realize just how deep this rabbit hole goes. But I'm here to tell you, wake up. Because once you see the truth, once you understand what's really happening, you can never go back to sleep. People ask me all the time, Andrew, why do you say the things you say? Why are you so controversial? And the answer is simple, because the Matrix doesn't want you to think. They want you distracted. They want you arguing about nonsense while they strip away your freedoms, your wealth, your masculinity. Every single thing that makes you a man, everything that gives you power is under attack. And you don't even see it. The Overton window, the range of things you're allowed to talk about has been shrinking for years. You can talk about trivial nonsense. You can discuss what color to paint the walls. But the second you ask, who built the walls? Why are we inside them? You're labeled a conspiracy theorist, a misogynist, a dangerous thinker. They silence you. They cancel you. And why? Because if you start thinking for yourself, you might start asking dangerous questions. You might start seeing the puppet masters behind the curtain. And once you see them, you realize the game has been rigged from the very beginning. The world is not run by politicians. It's not run by the people you think are in charge. The world is run by the unseen, by the ultra wealthy, by the bankers, by those who hold the debt. You think elections matter? Do you think your vote counts? Do you think that people you elect have any real power? Look at the world. It doesn't matter who you put in office. The wars continue. The debt rises. The borders remain open. The family unit crumbles. Nothing changes. You can sit there and believe the lie if you want. You can tell yourself, oh, they're just incompetent. But let me ask you, when was the last time incompetence made you richer? When was the last time a mistake benefited you? The system is not broken. It works exactly as designed. It's designed to keep you weak, distracted, enslaved. They don't need whips and chains anymore. They have propaganda. They have social media. They have fear. And you, yes, you are being played like a pawn on their chessboard. The real war is not fought with bullets. It's fought with ideas. It's fought with information. It's fought by controlling what you see, what you hear, what you believe. They flood your mind with garbage. They tell you that being strong is toxic, that being successful is oppressive, that being a man is wrong. And while you sit there arguing about pronouns and reality TV, they take everything from you, your land, your wealth, your power. Do you think it's an accident that masculinity is under attack? Do you think it's an accident that strong men are demonized, ridiculed, and erased? Weak men are easy to control. A strong man cannot be controlled. A strong man builds. A strong man fights. A strong man resists. And that is the one thing the Matrix fears more than anything, a man who cannot be broken. And let me make something clear. I was not chosen for this war. I was not handpicked to be the voice that wakes people up. But I am here and I am speaking because I cannot sit by and watch the world burn while good men do nothing. I have seen the truth. I have seen behind the curtain. And now my mission is to wake you up. They want you poor. They want you afraid. They want you dependent, because a man who relies on the system can never rise against it. And that's why they've structured everything to keep you weak. The food you eat makes you sick. The media you consume makes you dumb. The schools you attend make you obedient. Every single thing in your life has been designed to break you. But the moment you realize this, the moment you take back control, you become unstoppable. Because the biggest lie they ever told you is that you are powerless, that you are just another cog in the machine, that you must accept your place, your fate, your mediocrity. That is a lie. You were born to be great. You were born to be powerful. You were born to be dangerous. You've been domesticated, tamed, turned into a docile, obedient little worker bee who does as he's told and never questions why. And I'm here to tell you, enough. Wake up. Get strong, get rich, get powerful, and take back what is yours, because the matrix is real, and the only way to escape it is to become the kind of man they cannot control. They don't want you to be free. Freedom is a lie they sell you to keep you comfortable while they tighten the chains around your neck. You think you're free? You think you have choices? You don't. Every choice they give you is an illusion, a pre-approved selection designed to make you feel like you're in control, when in reality, you're just playing the game they built. The matrix is real, and it is everywhere. It's in your food, it's in your entertainment, it's in your government, it's in your mind. The world is run by a select few who decide what is acceptable and what is not. You don't get to choose. They decide what you can say, they decide what you can think, and the second you step out of line, they erase you. Look at me. Look at what they've tried to do to me. They deleted me from the internet. They called me dangerous. They said I was a threat. A threat to who? To the weak men they've created? To the society they've brainwashed into submission? The truth is, I am a threat to the system because I refuse to kneel, because I refuse to be silent. They fear men who think. They fear men who question. They fear men who stand up and say, no, I won't comply. And that is exactly why they push weakness onto you. They want you broke, sick, and dependent. They want you overweight. They want you addicted to their entertainment, their distractions, their mind-numbing nonsense. They don't want you to build. They don't want you to fight. They don't want you to wake up, because the second you do, you become powerful beyond their control. Everything they do is to keep you inside the cage. And the worst part, you built the cage yourself. They don't even have to lock the doors anymore. You do it for them. You convince yourself that success is too hard, that being strong is too much effort, that being rich is for other people, that being a warrior is outdated. You tell yourself these things because they programmed you to believe them. They gave you the code and you accepted it without question. But let me tell you something. The world does not belong to the weak. It never has. It never will. The world belongs to those who take it, to those who refuse to accept mediocrity, to those who understand that every second of their life is a battle for control, and the only way to win is to fight back. The Matrix wants you obedient. I want you powerful. The Matrix wants you distracted. I want you focused. The Matrix wants you broke. I want you rich. You have a choice. Every day you wake up, you decide, are you going to be a slave? Or are you going to take control? Because no one is coming to save you. No politician, no activist, no movement is going to give you your power back. You have to take it. I've seen men break under the weight of the truth. They hear this, they realize they've been lied to their entire lives, and they crumble. They get angry, they get depressed. But that's what weak men do. Strong men hear the truth and use it. They take the anger, the pain, the betrayal, and they turn it into fuel. They say, fine, you want me weak, watch me become the strongest. You want me broke, watch me build an empire. That is the mindset of a real man. That is the mindset of a warrior. You are being tested. Every single day, the Matrix throws obstacles in your way, trying to see if you'll fold, if you'll quit, if you'll accept your place in their little game. And most people do. Most people roll over and say, it's too hard, it's not fair, the system is against me. Of course it's against you. That's the point. That's what makes this worth it. The battle isn't supposed to be easy. If it were, everyone would be free. But not everyone deserves freedom. Only the strongest, the smartest, the most disciplined escape. And that's why they hate me, because I show you the way out. I show you that you don't have to live like a slave, that you don't have to accept what they give you, that you can build your own kingdom, live on your own terms, be untouchable. And that terrifies them. They know that once enough men wake up, the system collapses. They know that if even a fraction of the world's men decide to reject the programming, to become powerful, to build instead of consume, to lead instead of follow, the entire structure they built crumbles. And that's why they fight so hard to silence people like me. That's why they fear the truth. But the truth cannot be killed. It cannot be erased. It will spread, and more men will wake up. The question is, will you be one of them, or will you stay plugged in, living a lie, waiting for permission to live like a king? The choice is yours. You have to understand something. The world isn't fair. It never was. It never will be. The biggest lie they ever told you was that life is supposed to be equal, that everyone should have the same opportunities, the same outcomes, the same success. That's not how it works. That's not how it's ever worked. The world belongs to those who take it, to the men who refuse to be weak, to the warriors who understand that in this game, you either win or you lose. And right now, most of you are